Hey folks, Mad Seedling here. Today I'm going to show you how to get a bass line that's really close to Thievery Corporation, one of my favorite artists, and their production is phenomenal and their bass sound is one of the highlights of almost all of their tunes. So I've got Holographic Universe here separated into 5 tracks using splitter.ai. Let's take a listen to their bass line. And I've recorded my own bass line here, which we'll play for you here right now. Very close, as you can tell. Let's hear it with the track. Let's hear their bass line first. And then now with my bass line. Very, very close. So let's take a look and see what I'm doing here with this bass track. So I've got a few plugins here that I use that are integral to this sound. First of all, we've got Waves Renaissance Bass. This is a plugin they actually used. If you read interviews from them, they've clearly said this is one of their plugins that they've used. They also used a Danelectro Longhorn, which is not a typical choice for a bass player, but it's a studio wizard, and it's got a great focused flat mid-range sound. Great for adding things on and EQing and affecting from there. On the Waves Renaissance bass, you see I've got the frequency response set to 90 Hertz. The intensity is at 10, and this is really going to give us that fat 90 Hertz sound. And secondly, we've got a CLA2A mono bass compressor, or just a compressor, and it's set to the bass preset. This is also a Waves plugin. Waves plugins are great. They're very inexpensive. You can get them on sale. Don't pay full price. Wait for a sale. And they're fantastic plugins. And lastly, we've got Pro EQ. And you can see here on Pro EQ, I'm boosting 204 Hertz around 5.95 dB, and I'm boosting 50 Hertz around 6.74 dB. And this is getting you that fat low end and also adding to that focused mid-range. Let's take a listen again. And again, let's listen to my bass line soloed. And again, let's listen to Thievery's bass line soloed. It sounds like there's a chorus effect going on here, and I'm not sure if that's because of splitter.ai or if there was actually a chorus effect on the tune, but I'm going to say it's probably because of splitter.ai. Now, you can go ahead and add chorus if you want to give it that sort of bigger, airier sound, but the way I've done it here sounds really close to the record. It sounds really nice and focused. Really, it all comes down to Renaissance bass and a real nice compressor, really squashing that bass tone and bringing it to the forefront. So there you go. That's how you get the Thievery bass sound.